Academy. I am Gayatri. Welcome to this new series in OBORRA Academy. In this series, we are going to see multiple of root words and multiple of words derived from that particular root word. In this session, we are going to see the root word acro and some words derived from that particular root word acro. Before that, let me tell you all some important information about vocabulary development that everyone should know. So they are, the first one, it improves reading comprehension. Research has shown that the kids need to understand 98% of the words they read to understand what they are reading. Improving vocabulary skills will improve their understanding of novels and textbooks. 2. It's important to develop our language and vocabulary. Children who develop a rich vocabulary tend to be deeper thinkers, express themselves better and read more. Improving language and literacy skills in early life will help them be more successful academically and communicatively. The third one, communicating ideas. Successful communication or saying what you mean is dependent on a good vocabulary base. Using the right words when talking makes you a more effective communicator. The fourth one, expressing yourself in writing. Having a good vocabulary to draw from can help you write more effectively. Students should use a more formal tone when writing, not a conversational language. And to do that, they need a richer vocabulary to tap into those words we don't use when we speak. The fifth one and the last one, occupational success. Researcher Johnson O'Connor found that a person's vocabulary level is the best single predictor of occupational success. Success in the business place depends on your communication skills. So guys, coming back to the lesson, let's get started. The words for today are acrobat, acrobatics, acrocarpus, acrolect, acronym, acrophobia, acropolis and acrostic. So the first thing you have to learn is what is the meaning of acro. The meaning of acro is high, extremity, or tip. These are the three meanings of the word acro. So the first word derived from the root word acro is acrobat. Acrobat has two root words in it. So acro is one root word we have discussed and bat is the first new root word we are going to discuss in this session. So bat means to walk. The root word bat means to walk. So acrobat, acro means high, bat means to walk. So the meaning of the word acrobat means a person who walks at heights to perform gymnastic feats. You have seen people walking on ropes at heights, so they are called acrobats. So the next word for today is acrobatics. Acrobatics is a similar word to the first word acrobat, but it is a little different. It has three root words in it. Acro, which means high, bat, which means walk, and ix is the second new root word we are going to learn in this session. Ix means a skill. Ix means a skill. So acro means high, bat means to walk, ix means a skill. So acrobatics. Acrobatics means the skill of walking at heights to perform gymnastic feats is known as acrobatics. The person who does the skill of acrobatics is known as an acrobat, and the skill he is performing is known as acrobatics. So I think you all understood it. So the next word is acrocarpus. Acrocarpus has three root words in it. Acro, which means heights, tips or extremity. Carp means a fruit. Carp is the third new root word for this session. Carp means a fruit. So the next new root word of this session is ous. Ous is an adjective suffix. Ous is an adjective suffix. Acro means height. Carp means a fruit. So the word acrocarpus, actually means a plant which has a fruit at the top of its stem. A plant which has a fruit at the top of its stem. Acro means heights, cap means fruit, OS means an adjective suffix. So the next word for today is Acrolect. Acrolet again has two root words in it. Acro, as we discussed, it is heights, extremity and tip. Lect is the fifth new root word we are going to learn in this session. Lect means a language. Lect means a language. Acro, heights, tips, extremity. Lect means a language. So the word means a language which has a higher status than any other language. You can take the example as Hindi. Hindi is most spoken language in India. So it is considered as the national language. So it has the higher status than any other language. So take this as an example for you to remember. So Acrolect means a language which has a higher status than any other language. So the next word for today is acronym. Acronym has two root words in it. Acro, as we discussed, which is high, extremity and tip. Acro means high, extremity and tip. The sixth new root word is onym, which means a word. Acronym. I think many of you have come across this word acronyms in your SSC classes and etc. So acronym means making a large word into a shorter one. For example, take this WHO, which means a World Health Organization. They have taken the first letters of each word, World Health Organization, and formed an acronym. You have seen many acronyms like this in your daily lives. So acronym means making a large word shorter by picking up the first letters of each word. So this is the meaning of the word acronym. The next word is acrophobia. Acrophobia. This is a very simple word. Acro means heights. Phobia means fear. Phobia is the seventh new root word we are learning in this session. Phobia means abnormal fear. Acrophobia, abnormal fear of heights. A person who is fear of heights. A person who is fear of mountains, who is scared of mountains, is called that fear is called acrophobia. So acro means heights, phobia means fear. So the fear of heights is known as acrophobia. So the next word is Acropolis. Acropolis. Acropolis has two root words in it. Acro, which means height, extremity and tip. Polis is this eighth new root word in this session. Acropolis. Polis means a city or a castle. City or a castle. Acropolis, which means a castle or a city which is located on higher places like mountains and etc. Acropolis means a city or a citadel or a castle located at higher places like mountains, hills, etc. So Acropolis means a city or a castle located on higher areas. So the next word and the last word of the session is acrostic. Acrostic. I know this word is also a familiar one to you all. Acrostic you would have come across in your English classes. Acrostic, they say acrostic poems. So you have a word like T, R, E, E, and you have some phrases like this. And if you read the first letters of the starting word of each phrase or a sentence, you read it downwards, you get a word like tree, you can get any other word, independence, anything. So this is called an acrostic poem. Reading the words or phrases or poems, picking up the first letters of each word of each phrase or sentence and reading it downwards it is called acrostic. You have come across these acrostic poems, right? So that's the example I've given you. Acrostic. Acro, heights. Stick means phrases. Stick means phrases. So guys, let me summarize this session. So the first word we discussed today was acrobat, which means a high walker, a person who walks on heights to perform gymnastic feats. The next word we discussed was acrobatics, which means the skill of walking on heights to perform gymnastic feats. The next word was acrocarpus, which means a fruit which is a plant which has a fruit on the top of its stem. The next word was acrolect, which means a language which has a higher status than any other language. We have taken the example like Hindi. So the next word was acronym, which means making a large word into the short one by taking the first letters of each word. We have taken the example of WHO. And the next word is acrophobia. Acrophobia means abnormal fear of heights. A person who is scared of heights is known, and that fear is known as acrophobia. Next, Acropolis is a city or a castle or citadel located at higher places or areas like mountains, hills, etc. The next and the last word of the session was acrostic, which is a poem or a group of phrases. When each word first letter is picked up and read downwards, you get a name of something, and that is called acrostic. So guys, we have covered today in this session we have covered 8 words. So guys, very soon we'll meet in the next session with another root word and many words. So guys, if you like this video, like it, share it to your friends and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.